What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning into the Sneaker News YouTube channel. Today we have a brand new shoe unboxing here for you to pair up the Adidas Originals Dragon Ball Z collaboration. But before we show you what's inside the box, do us a quick favor and hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you know exactly when we post new videos. We're uploading videos almost on a daily basis, so if you're interested in unboxing videos, you're definitely going to want to subscribe. Anyway, today we're here to unbox, like we said, one of the Adidas Dragon Ball Z collabs. It's one of the most talked about collaborations of the season, if not the year. As you guys know, it already started back in September with the Goku ZX 500 RM, as well as the Frieza Young Ones, and now they're ready for round two. Let's go. So as you guys know, this is the Adidas Deerupt silhouette. It is one of the brand's new sneakers that launched in 2018. And for the Dragon Ball Z collection, it represents Son Gohan, who is the eldest son of Goku. So clearly there are some obvious inspirations that we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about the color choices, all these little details. We'll talk about the Deerupt shoe in general, and of course touch upon kind of the cultural impact that Dragon Ball Z collection has had on, sneaker culture thus far. And of course, we'll talk about, resale prices. We'll talk about, of course, the fit, but basically we'll try to cover as much as we possibly can. Again, the Deerupt is a brand new shoe that Adidas launched in 2018. It's a very simple sock shoe kind of look. That's kind of the aesthetic that Adidas has really been pushing. They use a lot of the prime knit and mesh kind of uppers because they're looking for that whole slim, sleek city shoe kind of look. The Deerupt was one of the shoes that sort of adopted that look. It didn't quite really hit the mark, to be honest. There weren't that many like collaborations, or there weren't too many shoes that really caught the attention of sneakerheads. But the shoe retails for like 90 and 100 bucks. It's a shoe really meant for the masses. So those who are really interested in like NMDs and Ultra Boost, like that kind of slim shoe look, this definitely caught their attention. One, because it's kind of a similar look, and two, it costs a lot less. So again, the Deerupt represents Son Gohan, who is the eldest son of Goku. And there are obviously a bunch of little details that kind of tie back to that character. We'll start with the purple upper, which represents the key uniform that he wears pretty much throughout most of the anime. You can see the purple use on the exterior mesh. If you've never really owned a pair of Deerupts, this mesh is totally detached from the actual shell of the shoe. It's kind of basically like a fishnet almost. However, it is attached on the midsole. On the upper, it's a lighter purple that lies above a darker purple inside layer, and that kind of acts as the body of the shoe. And if you look carefully, there's all these little lightning bolts that are reflective. So if you do hit it with the flash, little lightning bolts do definitely flash. And of course, that's a nod to the electric Kamehameha, which is pretty much one of the most epic, iconic power moves in anime history, of course. A few other details that they've added, of course, there's that exterior stitching in the same neon electric yellow volt that goes all around the ankle collar. If you look towards the heel, again, you have the circular kanji logo. This one in particular represents Descendant, which kind of ties to Son Gohan being Goku's son. Here you have Adidas branding beneath the mesh. That's something that's standard throughout all the Adidas Deerupts, not particularly with this Dragon Ball Z version. And of course, you have a solid gum outsole, and you can see through the sole. And again, the Deerupt does not have any boost cushioning. This is kind of more of a lower priced, less teched out sneaker. Going back to the heel of the shoes, where the circular logos are, the material is actually almost like a soft felt-like material, some sort of synthetic suede that they probably used. And of course, you have the insole, which again features the Dragon Ball Z custom insoles. And in this particular case, you have all these little Dragon Balls and all that good stuff. There's also additional writing inside the heel flap. So definitely there's a lot of hidden details, a lot of obvious details that they went for this Deerupt release. But the one that pops out the most is the reflective lightning bolts that do pop out when you hit it with some flash. That's pretty much it. The Deerupt is definitely one of the simpler releases of the entire Dragon Ball Z set. It's super minimal, whereas the ZX 500 RM had boost. The young one had all those layers. The Deerupt, again, one of the more simpler shoes currently on the Adidas Originals product line, but in the entire Dragon Ball Z set. So we know that for a fact that the entire Dragon Ball Z pack is pretty limited. However, the resale prices haven't really exactly skyrocketed just yet. That's kind of a combination of the shoe not being like entirely appealing. Definitely a great way to give attention not only to Dragon Ball Z, but to these silhouettes. But overall, the Deerupt isn't one of Adidas' strongest silhouettes. And if you look up and down the entire Dragon Ball Z pack, you're not really gonna find like hype shoes such as Yeezys. You know, it can be argued that the most exciting silhouette of the entire pack is actually the young one, and that was very well executed. A lot of details on that one that definitely impressed a lot of people. So just like all the other Adidas Dragon Ball Z releases, the shoe boxes stack up to reveal one large poster type image. And even on the interior of the shoebox, you have the custom tissue paper as well as the Dragon Ball Z lining. So in terms of the fit, Deerupts fit pretty true to size. They do have a wide base, and that's kind of, again, design standard for Adidas right now. They have that wide base. It's not very narrow, so pretty true to size for sure. Again, the Deerupt, like we said, is not like a hype shoe. It's more of a inline GR that Adidas decided to give a little more attention to with this Dragon Ball Z collaboration. So you're not really gonna break the bank in terms of buying one in resale. And we expect the resale price to be around the $220 to $250 mark, but you know, that's pretty much it. Again, the execution and the details for this Adidas Dragon Ball Z pack has been very impressive. The shoe boxes are dope. All the little touches are dope. And it's all gonna culminate in the Shenron, the Dragon releases. You know, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions for us, hit us in the comments. Do our best to respond. One question that people have been asking us a lot is, where do we get the shoes? Is as well, we're plugged in better than anybody else, and we'll say that. And these are not factory variants. These are not unauthorized pairs. These are all sent to us either directly from the brands, the retailers, or the people who designed them, or even the agencies who worked on specific projects. So, you know, we would never ever show you a fake pair of shoes. The only time we'll show you a fake pair of shoes is to compare it with a real pair of shoes. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more unboxing videos. We'll do our best to show you everything that you do need to know. Let us know if you think this is the best one, or if you do have a different favorite, you know, let us know in the comments and we'll debate that. So again, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, and we appreciate all of you guys. We'll see you next time.